Hello again, folks. Welcome to another edition of Painting at Mission Ridge with your host, Throckmorton Smith. Today we're going to be working on what I like to call Tower Sunset. Hey guys, you all know me from Mission Ridge Restaurant, slinging beer in the wintertime. I came up to Mission Ridge for a visit during their new tower build, and I noticed some disturbing things with the painting going on. So I watched a little Bob Ross last night, and I thought I'd give everybody some tips. So what these guys need to do is they need to go to their palette and get a little titanium light gray and a little cadmium light gray and fold those together real nice. Take their number 17 tapered brush, just lightly tap it in there just like that. And then what we want to do is put a happy little tower right here. Just a happy little tower right there. Work on the background a little bit. But what I noticed was there's not enough light gray. There needs to be more light gray. Light gray, light gray, light gray. Light gray.
Light gray?
Nailed it. Hey Mark, how's this? Hi there, I'm here with Phil Schober, the original owner and originator, right, of Western Ranch Buildings. And Phil, tell us when you started this company.
Let's see, I started in 1976.
So when you originally started this business, did you just see a need in the valley and thought that...
I did. Mainly did just small pole buildings to start out with, and then advanced over to doing more all steel like this, and did a combination of the two for quite a few years till I handed off to my daughter.
When your daughter expressed interest in this type of work and taking over the business, did she want to take over the business at first, or did she just want to come work for you?
Actually, she said she wanted to work for me from the time she was really fairly young, and then she was I think she was 11th grade of school. She came to me and said, well, I don't have to go to college because I'm just going to work for you. And I told her, I said, no, I said, you have to get your degree in construction management before you can work for me. I'm not going to hire you until you do.
That is a good dad and a good mentor right there. That's pretty smart. It's a good thing that you did that.
And she got her degree in construction management from Washington State.
I'm here with Tanya. Tanya is the owner of Western Ranch Buildings. And Tanya, tell me, how did you get into this?
So it's a family business. My dad started this back in the 70s and has always put up like grain bins, steel buildings, post frame buildings. So
you're not the sole owner of Western Ranch Buildings, right? You run this company with your husband?
I do, yeah, with Corey. Yep.
And how's that? How's that having a husband and wife partnership?
Oh, sometimes it's a little stressful, you know. It sometimes goes home with us, but yeah.
Have you encountered any logistical issues with it being on a mountain?
Oh yeah, sure. When they brought all the steel up, you know, we had to put it down in the lower lot, but Mission Ridge people were great, helped us bring it up the hill. So yeah, it is a little bit more work, but the other thing is it's a little bit cooler up here.
That's the truth. We've had some really hot days up here on the mountain, but I know it's even hotter in town.
Yeah.
We're about 12 to 15 degrees cooler up here, which is super nice.
Yeah, these guys love that.
So you said that your dad started this company in the 70s?
Yes.
And you, I heard that you said, hey, I just want to work for you, so why go to school?
Yeah.
But...
and my dad said, no, you get to go to college or you can't work for me. So I went to WSU and came back and worked for my dad.
The construction management degree?
Yes.
Yeah. Were you one of the few females, or were there a lot of females in your...
There was 3 of us, women, so
right.
I'm not sure now, but...
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, was Corey into construction when you first met him?
No, I actually met him at WSU, and he was in ag technology. So welding type stuff. So this actually goes well with putting up steel. So, cool. And then we got married, and he came to work for my dad, and then my dad retired, and we took it over with. So.
Hey, I'm here with Corey Davis, and he is a co-owner of Western Ranch Buildings. I can't believe how much is done since I've been up here last. And we talked to your wife, Tanya, and the other owner, and said, you know, like, what are the next steps? And so can you tell us again, what are some of the next steps of what we've got going on here?
There's a lot of framing that has to happen still, even though a lot of the big pieces are up. The next 2 weeks will be a lot of infill framing, a lot of bracing, a lot of bolts, a lot of secondary framing. So a couple more weeks of heavy duty framing, then we're gonna go after the roof.
Gotcha.
And then we'll work our way down from there.
Gotcha.
Right behind you here at Delcie, we've got a second floor mezzanine. We're gonna have a crew on that next week. Welding bar joists, creating that second floor. So this is a large project. We'll always be split up. One crew, you know, framing, one crew. Well, it'll be 2 crews framing next week. After that, we'll probably have a metal panel crew and a framing crew. But, you know, we're trying to maximize things here, get a lot done.
So we've heard from your wife and your father-in-law a little bit about how you got started in this company. So let's hear it from you.
Well, I met a girl in college, and her dad was a contractor, and now I'm working for my wife. Tanya is the company. You know, she does bids, estimates, plans. It's her family's legacy. I work here. I pour concrete, I set steel, I roof, whatever needs to be done.
Tell me what you think about this up on a mountain at a ski area.
Oh, this is perfect. This is where I started skiing here. The first year they were open, so.
1966.
Yes.
Awesome. You still ski?
Yes. Girls give me a season pass every year, so.
Oh.
Perfect, right?
I ski, so I was super excited to do this project.
Do you ski too?
I haven't skied in quite a few years, but I'm gonna come up this year. I think I'll give it a try this year. I want to come up and see this building in the wintertime.
That's great. I can't wait to see you and Tanya riding up in a bubble chair.
A lot has happened since we talked with Phil, Tanya, and Corey from Western Ranch Buildings here at the lower terminal. As you can see behind me, they're almost done with the roof. Stay tuned with us and we'll show you the final product.
Episode 6 is fueled by Spring Lotus, one of my favorites.
I'm Lucy Van Ruff. I work in ticketing as the season pass and ticketing manager, and I have been up at Mission for 2 seasons now. I'm on painting crew, so I've been working on the parking lot. So we helped in the beginning unload the equipment up here at Sprumsey Meadow Market, and we're prepping and painting and getting all the pieces ready to go up the hill.
My name is David Mabey. This will be coming up on my 3rd season here at Mission Ridge. I usually am the marketing manager here at Mission Ridge. And this summer I am currently helping the parking lot crew with rehabilitation of the chair, which means we're grinding and prepping and painting all the parts and pieces to make it look pretty, along with whatever else we're called into action to do on that day. So never know, always exciting days here on the mountain.
The coolest thing I've seen is just kind of where it's at right now is seeing the transformation up at Midway and knowing we've got that much more to go, but it's to be able to see that progress now really take hold has been pretty fabulous to watch, and I'm excited to see how it keeps transforming from plans on paper to like in the ground.
And the coolest thing I've personally done, probably these videos, because I get to see a lot of the cool stuff up close. I get to get out and film it, and just seeing the whole Chair 2 come and go, and now everything going up is pretty crazy.
The crew's hitting a milestone today up here on the mountain. We're pouring tower footings for Towers 19, and this one is Tower 17. It's not a bad view from the office today. Hey Jake, do you have any good news for us on this rainy day?
I do. We just poured the last tower.
Woohoo! Did you hear that? Last tower foundation poured. We're ready to put them up. Well, that's a wrap for episode 6, and it's also a wrap for the Liberator. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, the Liberator Express is now departing Mission Ridge.
Did I miss Mort's painting class? Bummer!